Hey, what's going on? This is AJ Styles, your United States WWE champion. But you are listening to The Bill and Joe Show on iTunes and iHeartRadio. And you are phenomenal.
We some Southern boys with the promised strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain.
It starts with
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count
Okay,
down
so
to the end
you're
of the
listening to
day
the
that
show
takes life away.
on your way to work, at work, on your way home from work, after work, work. I'm pretty sure that there are a couple of songs with that title in the name, but work. I mean, you got to work. And most people think that you work so you can be able to afford trips to places or, you know, things to do and all this stuff. I want you to go to youtube.com and look for Go Find Maria, or go to Google, you know, however you need to do it. It doesn't matter. She has been to Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, many more on a very small budget. Her whole point here is to show you how you don't need a huge budget to do all this stuff. You just need to go to work and then take some time off, and on a small budget fee, you can see the world. So, again, that is Go Find Maria, and we think that you should go see her next. Emailondeck.com. You might wonder what the hell that means. I'm going to tell you. Okay, so every time that you join a website or you do anything, the only reason that they want you to do that is so that they can have your email. It doesn't matter if it's free. They just want your email address so they could sell it to a third party. So emailondeck.com allows you to have that, and it won't be pushed to your new emails. You just sign up, you get your email address, and then all that stuff is filtered through. It's a great product. Let's pretend that we live in a world that we don't need resources. A lot of people think that. Like, I mean, we go every day using our cars, you know, drilling. We do a lot of things that we don't even understand, like affect our ozone, affect our living spaces, affect our air that we breathe every day. New-OTEC, they are trying to build a better world. They are trying to get funding. They are trying to find a way that we can possibly be gone from all of the traditional ways of. They're forward thinking, I guess is what I'm saying. Their name is as complicated as a web address as what they're trying to do, but I need you to go check it out. It's called New, as in brand new, -OTEC.com. And if you there's a secondary website, crowdfund, NEWOTEC.com. They are on Facebook. They are on Twitter. You can find them anywhere. Let's save the world that we all live in.
The new book of Dr. Joseph Adrian Emmanuel Damas, How to Improve the Quality of Your Life, A Comprehensive Approach and Guide to Well-Being, is finally available on Amazon. This book is unique and will transform your life for the better. Trying to make lasting changes in your life can be a frustrating experience. This groundbreaking improvement book uses continuous quality improvement, CQI, methods and values to help you create the life you want. Dr. Damas, in his dual roles as a medical doctor and spiritual leader, has found a revolutionary way to help you live the life you are meant to. He combines in a unique and comprehensive strategy the scientific with the spiritual. The author is a medical doctor, professor, researcher, and spiritual leader. He is an expert in continuous quality improvement methodology and quality of life. Please check Dr. Damas' new book on Amazon. www.amazon.com. Dr. Damis makes available to you a free tool to help you assess the quality of your life. Please use this method to evaluate where you are and where you want to go on your improvement journey. Dr. Damis' Life Evaluation Tool is accessible on his website, www.qualityoflife-drdamis.com.
Hey, what's going on? This is AJ Styles, your United States WWE champion. But you are listening to The Bill and Joe Show on iTunes and iHeartRadio. And you are phenomenal.
There it is.
Puss. That's my new.
1 and 3.
That's my new mic check sound.
Puss. Puss.
Puss.
Oh, puss. Welcome to the Bill and Joe Show. No, not a Linkin Park tribute, but how fucked up is that?
What's with all these dudes killing themselves? What
What
is going on?
And I posted, and you guys can find us, the Bill and Joe Show on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I posted this interview where I guess he was having an interview with like a local DJ at some city he stopped in. He blatantly, like, pretty much says, I'm going to go kill myself.
Oh, really?
I mean, pretty much lays it all out. He's like, when I'm up here, dude, if I can't get out, like, I've thought about it like 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I'm sure it didn't. Kind of made me feel weird a couple of days. What about you? I know we make fun of Linkin Park quite a bit with the shut up when I'm talking to you.
I was surprised that he killed himself, but I wasn't like oh man,
right?
We lost a.
You didn't go home and do what I did and listen to Hybrid Theory.
Oh God, no! I don't even know what that is. Okay. Is that the name of the album?
Their first one, yeah.
No. But I did get a text from someone that said these DeLeo brothers from Stone Temple Pilots must be secretly killing these guys or something, because Scott Weiland, Stone Temple Pilots, he dies.
Right. Chris?
Chester was Scott Weiland's replacement in the band.
Okay.
And now he's dead. It's like there's a conspiracy here.
I see. I see. And then, the fact that he killed himself on Cornell's birthday, and him and Cornell were such friends.
Were they friends?
Yeah, I guess they were best of friends. I had no idea. But I guess they got along really well, and it's just too much to take in the end, you know?
Well, I guess he had a screwed up childhood. I think he was molested or something.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he had a lot of torment.
Yeah. It definitely didn't sound like I was saying about that interview. It definitely sounded like it wasn't. You know how like some artists, like you can kind of tell that it's really not that bad. Knock it off. You know when they're talking about
being
how
dramatic.
Rough, they're just being overly dramatic.
Yeah.
And how you can kind
they
of tell.
Just want attention.
Yeah, they're just they're just really good at writing sad songs, and they want to make it like all like I mean the Goo Goo Dolls are coming here Thursday, and I think I for some reason thought about the behind the musics.
Right.
Back in the day, how they could make anything seem
interesting or dramatic. Even Weird Al Yankovic.
Right. Yeah, one day he laughed too hard and pulled a muscle in his stomach. But like even, listening to Johnny Resnick's story, and I remember how he did it. He was like, my dad, man, just drank, man. Just drank all the time. It was really hard on me and my sisters, and I mean, it just, but he went to work every day. He put a roof over our heads. So, it's like, well, then what do you, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, nothing ever came out that, like, he used to beat up mom or everybody or anything like that.
They were probably just like, so, come on. What else you got?
No, man.
Well, how much did he drink?
Well, I went through this writer's block after Name. That was really tough on me.
That was the best part. That behind the music, like, because usually the band something will happen where like they just cannot get over it. They can't,
like Def Leppard losing an arm.
He loses an arm,
right.
Or a guy is just bombastic. He's gonna quit, and you just can't get. You cannot get over your differences.
You just can't.
And the Goo Goo Dolls one was like 10 minutes on this songwriting block, where he thought the whole world was gonna come to an end. Coming up. breaking through the silence.
Well, and it was just so well done. And he was like, and then we went into the studio, man, and I saw City of Angels, and I made up my mind.
It was just like,
yeah, and he's like, I made up my mind. I was gonna go home. I was gonna write a song, good or bad, and that was gonna be it. Yeah, just so happens to be like the biggest song of like
Their
5
biggest
years.
hit.
Yeah, their biggest hit. But yeah, and when you watch Chester's interview, man, you can tell something's off. So for anybody, I'm sure there are prevention lines that I don't know, or websites. I'm sure there's always somewhere that you can go to if you're.
well, like I feel bad that he's gone, but I didn't even realize he was suicidal. Like, I'm sure, like you
kind of just assumed they were faking.
You figured it out from seeing the interview or whatever, but
right.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, for the longest time, I just kind of assumed that they just caught a niche. Limp Bizkit came out, they were all mad. Everybody was mad. Korn was mad.
Yeah.
I mean, Korn, I had always heard of, don't mind that. It's not leprosy.
Oh, what is going on there?
Me and my kids, we decided to tie-dye shirts, and I didn't want to wear the plastic gloves because what man wears plastic gloves?
What man would do that? So
I rolled it up, and yeah, sure as shit, it stained my fingers. I've gotten most of it off, but yeah, I just kind of always assumed that they kind of fit. Like, they were just like, let's just copy what they're kind of doing and just do our own version of it.
Yeah.
And it happened to be popular. That's the way I looked at it. But
scream about dad.
Right.
Daddy.
Right.
That's what turned me off. I was like, another band doing this? I can't do it.
Right.
I can't get into it.
So anyway, R.I.P. Chester. Sad that you're gone.
Yeah.
Now, I asked you, and this is going to sound stupid, but I just started a new job. And I told myself I was going to buy myself a little bit of a gift for my first paycheck.
Okay,
a little one.
Yeah.
The next paycheck I get to bump it up a little bit.
Oh.
So I'm going to spoil myself a little bit with this. So I went and I bought myself a BMW keyring, and I waited for this fucking thing to get here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I had you print me out a label, because I want you to check this thing out. It is from I don't even know where.
Nice, dude. You got the leather tab and the Volvo logo. And the little key rings on there.
Right. Yeah, take it out and inspect the quality.
Man.
Outside of it having fucking Volvo on it.
Do you like it besides that?
I haven't even looked at it, but I don't. I'm just
so mad.
I'm just so disappointed.
You waited 6 weeks for it to come off the boat from China.
Yeah, it was all back ordered and shit.
Well, it is nice. I mean, it's not going to last long.
You don't think so?
You're pretty hard on stuff.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
All right.
not that you're going to trash it around, but you're just
Well, that's what I'm trying to change that. My next purchase is going to be a visor for the windows, so it kind of preserves the seats.
Is
the
that
heat
what those are for? What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like a leather steering wheel. You've gotten in a hot car with a leather steering wheel. Put your hands on it.
Oh, you're talking about the sunblock?
Yeah, in the front window.
Yeah,
you have one.
I use that.
Yeah, you use one.
Someone told me, maybe it was you, when I was putting it up, and they said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
No one has used this since 1987.
Yeah, that's me. That was me. I did, but then we were in Texas on vacation with my folks and me and the kids, and my dad religiously puts them up even if we're just going inside to eat for 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
It makes a huge difference. It really does.
Yeah, especially when you have to sit on the seat that was in the sun.
Right. And then the first day during that 3-day heat wave last week, I got in my car, put my hands on the steering wheel because I want to get the fuck home.
Right.
Dude, I basically steered with the palms of my hands, like the butts of the palms of my hands for a little bit.
Touch it.
I couldn't even touch it. It was just and I backed the car in that day, so it was directly in the sunlight.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Fucked.
Go through the extra mile and
right. Be like, I'm gonna back in today.
This is gonna be good.
This is great.
There's no way this goes wrong.
So outside of that, my air conditioning unit going out. Disappointed in my keychain. My car is way too hot now. What have you been up to? I can't complain.
I just got back into town from doing went to see Journey.
Okay.
And